So we wanted to create something that for plant lovers that would like, if you're traveling far or going to be away from your house and not being able to maintain it, we wanted to create something where it would be fully automated, so you didn't have to call someone or worry about your plants. You could leave it for a few days, and your plant would be completely fine. It'd get watered when it needed to. It'd stay at the right temperature and be completely hands-free, people-free for an extended amount of time.
Okay, so this is our overall design for the case for the greenhouse. This case went through multiple iterations. Initially, we wanted to have it all four-sided clear plexiglass walls, but we realized that plexiglass, it's really hard to machine through and mount stuff on. So we thought of using a wood wall for this backside, but that would have also involved drilling and machining. So instead, what we did was we 3D printed a custom-made wall with all the custom mounts, custom through holes for the wiring, and also the mounts for the fan right there, and everything was able to come together nicely.
We have two sensors over here. This first one is going to be our soil moisture sensor. This works with our water pump. It sends it data, and once it gets to a certain value, it turns it on for a few seconds. Over here in this back corner, we have our temperature sensor that monitors temperature, and that one works with a heating pad that is below the soil, and it just tells it to turn on and off based on the temperature. Taking a look up top, we have our LED. That one stays on constantly just to provide light. Over here in the back, we have our fan mounted onto a case. That one stays on too to kind of regulate temperature. And taking a look through the back, we have our water pump and tubing. We just manually refill the water. And then over here, we have our 3D printed little cases for everything to make sure nothing moves around and kind of keep everything together and organized.
So here we have our system running, our codes running. Here you can see values for the soil moisture and also the temperature. You can see that the soil moisture is about 49K or 50K right now. So for the sake of demonstration of the water pump, I'll change this value to 49 or 50K and restart the code so that we'll see the water pump triggering. And I'm restarting it now. The water pump runs for about 5 seconds, and then there will be a cooldown of about 60 seconds so that the watering system won't be constantly triggering.
All right, so when it comes to improvements, maybe like a future design, I think the biggest improvement that we could make would be easier access, like a door up here, maybe one of these could pop out like halfway, just to give you easier access to your plant and the components inside. Aside from that, I think another large improvement that could be made is just all the cable management. We made a little sort of tray system just to give each component a home, but as you can see, we cleaned it up fairly well, but just little channels to run wires through, tracks to run wires through inside and outside of the case, I think could provide just, a cleaner look and just easier overall experience.